Welcome, ladies and gents, to another miraculous, magical moon message during this glorious Aquarius season, post-new moon, with the moon in Pisces. Aquarius is definitely a energy and season of the unexpected. You never know what could happen. You never know at all. Oh, shit. Seriously, you never know. You gotta be careful out here. And I really just want this uprooted tree and broken fence to be an omen. Because as you can see, this is a good example of the Uranus square, right? Roots being uprooted unexpectedly. People getting exposed. And huge congratulations to President Trump for getting acquitted for such a useless impeachment trial. That was just really a waste of time. They couldn't get him once. We have a back-to-back impeachment champion. Congratulations. If you really thought he was going to get impeached, you have to be the stupidest idiot alive. Other than that, we are manifesting supernatural abilities, baby! Off the heels of a new moon cycle in Aquarius, where now you have greater knowledge to unpack. We are activating this with the moon over Neptune, literally manifesting second house to the sun in Aquarius. The knowledge of your supernatural abilities. See, when the sun was in Capricorn, or when the sun was in Sagittarius and the moon was in Capricorn, we were manifesting superpowers. Now the sun's in Aquarius and the moon's in Pisces, we're manifesting the knowledge of supernatural abilities. The extension of your powerful character expressed forth divinely through an infinite possibility of abilities that can define more the character with which they come from. I used extra words and vocabulary to sound smarter, ended up sounding dumber. But other than that, this is very cool because the vessel alien contact that Neptune in Pisces will make with the moon in Pisces will do a whole lot to tap you in through the astral realm of imagination of new, because it's activating off a new cycle, ways to express your abilities, especially for the first time ever. This moon is squaring the North Node in Gemini, and so what you really come up with will elude you to ways to align this to the truth and what truth means to you in this life. We also have Mercury retrograde that's conjuncting Venus and Jupiter, which is now going to have you come into a reevaluative mental understanding of how much you've evolved in relationships. A lot of individuals or social or collective, contexts and cultures may unfairly or just wrongly or, not accurately deduce what they think they know about you. A very important energy like this with the square to like Uranus or Mars and Mercury and Venus is people kind of treating you like you're any other person. People kind of making blanket statements about what someone's supposed to do in the culture, society, and not realizing how none of that shit has to do with you and how you're none of what they're trying to insinuate or accuse. This is the whole notion of people looking at you from the outside looking in. But that Uranus square to the fourth means that there's a part of you within that no one knows. You yourself are just coming into conscious awareness, but you know it more than anyone else. Outside of a twin flame or soulmate who is the same vibration of your soul, which you're going to get profound insight to as well. So as the moon starts to sextile Pluto in Capricorn, the extreme intensity of drawing out this divine perspective and ultimate perspective from your body, DNA, and bones will not only reveal the darker motivations of individuals' insecurities as they play out, with which you can laugh at because they think it'll affect you in any way, but also actually have you draw out real abilities, or let's just say supernatural abilities. I like to think real abilities are Virgo. And so supernatural abilities are extensions of real abilities, advancing them to the next level. And the whole concept of evolving everything you know is science, because Jupiter started the new moon cycle in Aquarius. By your fruit ye shall know them. Be careful of people who rush to preach to the choir and open up beef and talk about other people that they could have just talked to themselves behind closed doors, but instead wanted attention. Such people play victim and act like they're doing a good thing, but they really just, on their own dick. And, stop with the self-relation. But other than that, as you manifest this higher understanding, it's going to come back through the gauntlet into Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer to give you an individual understanding of what you're manifesting at a higher collective level. And so expect miracles throughout the rest of this transit. Miracles that will more so than ever highlight you to the cause-effect relationship between what you decide to do, Capricorn, what you know is happening, Aquarius, and how you perceive that ultimately, Pisces. This is definitely going to put you in the knowledge of abilities you've been doing but didn't really know how to see. Or maybe you did, and now you know how to take it to the next level. And this is where you literally manifest supernatural abilities. I'm not gonna lie. Like, even before I made this video, I did. And I had to realize I did, because it's now an evolution of my old way of living. And so I almost didn't recognize it at first, which a major facet of this is making completely obsolete everything that you've ever done, which is a huge mindfuck for a lot of us, because it's kind of forcing you to step into a higher ascended or extraordinary way of doing everything you used to do. Be more mindful of people projecting insecurities at you. This is more demonic influence, as an exorcism path opens up and your spirit may be the actual exorcist disturbing the dark force or demons within other people. Irritate that shit. Irritate them bitches. Okay, don't hold back. Don't dim your light to make others feel comfortable. If people want to hop in your sacred space and in your stuff to express how, your freedom is threatening them, do more of that. Do more of that. There's a psychological facet of this war where many people will be called to play victim and to twist things around from what they actually mean. And you don't have to show any respect for that. A lot of you are holding back to be nice. You don't have to be kind to people who aren't respecting you. And I know you know that, but it's different when you experience that. And now you start making excuses for people that you need to exercise. And I don't mean work out, I mean work out. Other than that, this is just going to be dope, because once we get into Aries season, it's war, right? And the god of war don't play. And so this is going to really give a great attitude to abilities you've just manifested and how to identify yourself through that. Before today and this transit is over, if you haven't manifested supernatural abilities, you will not only do so, you will know what you're doing so that you can replicate this and continue to do this as we step into the new moon in Pisces cycle, where you will not have only have mastered this, but come into the ultimate complete understanding of how to actually integrate this within 6 months into your real world. So y'all stay blessed as always. Comment down what supernatural abilities you're manifesting today. Stay groovy. And until next time.